Good morning, good afternoon, hello, happy Sunday.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Herc and James and Wayne. And doing what's that guy's name again with the mirror? Mr. Rogers? And Greeter. Hi, Lucian.
Welcome, everyone. If you're new here, welcome. If you are part of the gang, hello. And always nice to hang out. Good morning, Sonia. So before we get started, I'll throw out some, what is it called? Morning business before.
I'm like, I don't know. We didn't talk about this.
No. I just, if you're new, welcome. And if you have a question and you want to be on the list, go ahead and address that to Lucian Despada. And she keeps the list for us, so it's super helpful. And also with that, when she throws it, the list is now closed. Okay, so the list is closed. Okay, well, that's okay, because you may still have your question answered throughout as we move through the list. And it always happens. Now, the next thing with that is when Lucian posts the question for us to see, she uses red hearts to get our attention. So we ask that you not use red hearts. We love hearts. Use any other color. So those are the two things. Anything we need to add to that? Just love one another in the chat.
And I was going to say, we usually only go for 2 hours. We've been trying to be pretty adamant about that because, you just get drained, really. After a while, you get drained. Those of you, because I did notice a lot of questions about people passing and bringing people through, understand that that's the time we need you very vigilantly typing yes, no, she used to do that, no, she didn't, whatever the case may be, because the more that you can do that, the quicker we can, the faster we get connected and the harder the connection is. So it makes it nice.
Yeah, that's true, Victoria. This is different though than my morning live. So this is more, I don't know, personal to me. Like, because this is, the connection is different. So
the connection is different.
The workout is a little bit different, so to speak.
It's working
on different muscles.
Yes, and for those of you, by the way, so
hi, Barb.
Hello, Karen. Don't you hate how our name has become a nasty word? Makes me mad. Anyways, for those of you that don't know me, I guess I should change my name on here. So
she's Karen, but not that Karen.
Not that Karen. Not that Karen. So I'm Karen Elizabeth with Sage Healers, and that is my Karen Elizabeth Sage Healers is my YouTube channel. I can't type and talk. So feel free to check me out over there. And on Tuesdays, I'm trying to remember if I have an S in my name or not. I'm having a brain fart today.
Sage Healers is okay. S.
That's right. So
you like how I know her channel more than you.
Everything's backwards for us here. So, but yeah, feel free to go to my channel. Hi, Ron, and subscribe. Scott is in here.
Oh, Scott.
Scott.
Did you want to join the madness up here, Scott?
Yeah. Do you want to join the crazy? Woo, woo, woo. Woo. Just let's have fun. feel free. On Tuesdays on my channels, we do, JJ is a shaman healer, and he comes over and does a meditation, and we do readings like we do today. So it's a really healing space. And those of you that do not know, could you put the way showers on there? We also have a Facebook page that we support each other with, and feel free to do that as well. So Scott's
working today. He has a personal reading. So just a shout out, we all do readings. So contact us if you want a personal reading. Scott Allen, Karen Elizabeth, or me.
Yeah. So, and again, it's really important for you to pay attention that even though we don't get to your question, it doesn't mean your question doesn't get answered. Okay, because usually sometimes people have the same question. There's always something for you to pick up. The other part of it is that on Tuesdays, if you don't get your question answered today, then check out my channel on Tuesday, and you might get it that night, because Debbie and I do it on Tuesdays. So
that's right.
All right.
So before we get started into the readings, I did the little, where you just kind of go like this and you go like this and wait till you hear spirit tell you to stop. So I feel like there's some of you in the community that do this as well. And it says, there's no separation between us and God. We are divine expressions of the creative principle. There can be no real lack or scarcity. There is nothing we have to try to achieve or attract. We contain the potential for everything within us. Mm-hmm. So, when life starts to hit us hard, this experience, I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes I can get into that energy and it starts to overwhelm me. Puts me into the kind of shadow where I'm not living from in my alignment of connection and knowledge of like that we have we contain all that in us for there's no scarcity. Okay. But you can start to feel, to overfill this human experience and feel that there's lack everywhere, right? The world tells you that you're lacking every time you get on and watch TV. So we constantly have this inference that we are lacking in some area, whether it's from childhood and we replay those tapes in our mind over and over again, or it's from the world in general, watching TV and like that we lack. We do not lack. That's the message we need to step into and realize. And and that'll help us achieve and acknowledge that we are the potential, right? So we step into that. And that was written by Shakti Gawain.
I giggled, Debbie, because, I thought about you even turn on your phone.
Yeah.
And your phone filters tell you that you're lacking, and so it reminded me of one of my friends, and he told me the dating world was really tough. And I said, why? And he goes, because all these women use their filters and then they show up. But even our phones tell us we're lacking and we're not good enough. We're not lacking anything. We have it inside of us. So,
Amen book. We do not lack.
I need to open this other window over here.
I do too, Joannie.
Okay.
Okay, so there was a comment that came in from Kathy Conrad. Asked the question, but never feels like she's not picked. Every week we've been passing her up. I didn't see the question come in. However, Kathy, know that a lot of people come on before, as soon as
they get that notice.
They get the notice that we're going live. Whether we're on Karen's channel, my channel, whoever's channel we're doing this on, people get on there early to get on the list. So I apologize for that. It does feel like when you come in, later, that it's like, wait, those same people. I feel like like that. Know that there's no picking. We don't pick. It's who comes in first. So it's so people are getting here 10 minutes before we even start, and they ask to be on the list, and so it goes down like that, and that's how that works, Kathy. So please come a little bit early. We want to answer your question. I didn't even see it come up.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Of course, okay. I wear my here. I wear, put my on.
Of course, she doesn't see. She doesn't see any.
I didn't have my bifocals on here. No.
So, I understand the
frustration.
For
I
sure.
understand too, because sometimes my what do you call it? My notices come in really late. And so I've had to mess with my notices, and there's times where I have wanted to go and get a question in myself when Debbie's having someone else read, and I can't because I make it there too late too. So yeah, just remember, yes, the sexy librarian look, Jay. Just remember that on mine it's 6:30 Tuesdays Eastern time. So.
Right. So get there early, Kathy. And you also can reach out to all of us. We all have very well, for me, I can talk for me. I have a sliding scale because I know that these are tough times. And so during this global time, I do offer a sliding scale. So wherever you see you fit into that sliding scale. So
I never even thought about doing that. That's a really good. Oh, Wayne, don't take your question out. I'm being told don't take your question out. Yeah, don't take your question out. That's a really good idea. I never thought about doing that. So, and then I'm usually just $1 a minute plus 5. So.
And I, so yeah, I offer that, and I love it because then I also have all my college students that can come and see me and stuff like that. So it works out. Love it. All right. All right, James.
Oh, and keep in mind too, I just got told that sometimes the chat runs slower than what you guys are actually, than what's really going on. So just kind of remember that.
Okay.
I'm going to turn my phone on so I can try to keep up. James, oh, there you go. Oh, I got a hard no already. But, well, James, my answer would be, if you do not have anything already in the works, I'm being told don't do this yet. Because the COVID might be an issue. I do see you're going, but I worry that if you do it too soon, that you're going to sit. I mean, if you can financially afford to sit at home and do nothing, Yeah, I do, as I'm stepping into this, James, I do feel that it's a pause on that. But I do feel that there is going to be a time for you to be able to make this move. Mm-hmm. As everything starts to open back up and people are getting back out there,
not only are people getting back out there and getting into jobs again as things open up, but people have realized that they weren't happy in their last thing. And so now they have this opportunity to step into the things they want to do. So be aware of that challenge as well. But I feel there's a little bit of a pause. So again, like what Karen said, if you can, I mean, if you're able to hang out for a bit before you step back into the workplace, for whenever that's going to happen, because I do see it happening. I just feel like there's a tad bit of a pause.
Yeah. Thank you so much, James, for your question. We love you. I just want y'all to see my gray.
Hi, reader. Oh my gosh, we all see your gray now. Your hair grows so fast.
I know. I mean, that's 3 months. That was 3 months. Oh wait, this is 3 months. There you go.
Yeah, and so James, the card that came out for you is the Page of Pentacles, and that's just, this is progress forward, but it's a slow, steady progress forward. Okay, so blessings to you.
Oh, Jen's going, letting her gray go.
Me too.
Like,
mine kind of blends in with my blonde. So.
It blends in. Mine's black and bam.
Yeah. So if I had dark hair like yours, you all would be like, whoa.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. You wouldn't.
James.
Oh, right now around my face, the gray. Yeah. T-Bar. T-Bar is my sister from another mother. we have a lot of parallels. Salt and pepper gray is gorgeous. Oh, Renee. Beautiful. Okay. Wayne, message from spirit. I love these.
Is anybody coming in over there?
Gray is hot. That's right, Lisa.
I'll take it, Jay.
Not gray, silver. That's right. Silver is prettier than gray, actually. You're right on that.
I call it my streams of glitter.
Silver babes. Thanks, Martha. Yeah, that's right. Constance, right.
So Wayne. So I think I have a female over here.
Yay, bonds. Okay, so you have someone coming in?
Yeah, so I'm just trying to connect with that. It feels okay, Wayne. So this is why I said don't give up, because don't give up your space, because somebody wanted to talk to you. So I have to do it with closed eyes. So I feel it's mom.
Yeah, I have mom.
Yeah, I feel it's mom. So Wayne, we're gonna need you to like really type, really type in there. Hello, Marilyn and Ian, and yeah. So anyways, mom. So mom seems to be, I mean, she is showing me the height difference between you guys. There's some height difference. And I don't know if that would have been a joke or something like that, or something you guys would have teased each other about. Does that make sense to you?
I'll watch the chat for you.
Okay. So she shows me this height difference.
Yes, he says yes.
She shows me this height difference, and it almost would have been like you. And understand that spirit talks in, what do they talk in? I always forget.
Metaphors.
Metaphors, yes. So she literally has you walking in and kind of just tapping her in the head. So I would assume she was shorter than you.
He says no. Okay, so okay. Maybe the short thing is not a huge teasing thing, possibly.
Okay.
But yeah.
But I was taller.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, and it could be that she's just trying to say that I'm taller, because that happened in my family a lot with my mom. I don't know what it is that she is showing me with books or bookkeeping or something with books. You want to go ahead, Debbie, because I can't figure the book thing out.
All right. Okay, so yeah, so as soon as I'm stepping in, I see her, she's like dusting. So I'm wondering if that's something to do with the books. But anyway, she's dusting and keeping busy here. And I don't know. So usually my nose starts itching when I tap in. Sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne, I feel like she's, I don't know if you sense her around, but
Wayne said we went outside today and my wife smelled garlic.
So maybe is something that's familiar to her. I don't. Anyways.
Mom hated garlic. Dusting, yes.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, so she's dusting, and I feel like if you ever sense her around, or things moved, or even like you're talking books or something, she's like she's continuing to do that, like she's cleaning around you, but she definitely brings that feel with her in there.
Cooking, yes.
Yeah, all of that. She's just very, like, to have her sit down for a moment would be like a miracle. It seems like always doing something. But she's continuing to do that. I love that. I have a lot of dusty books. Yes.
Maybe that's what she's literally with the books.
Yeah.
Pointing at the books.
Be funny. Anyway, so don't you love? She's coming from the other side, Wayne, to
you to clean.
I'm dust. But anyways, now I'm not sensing, Wayne, that she would be the one that you would run up and like sit in her lap or huggy. She was more of I love you, eat this. I love you, I'm cleaning this. She showed her love differently. But she did love you. She said, I loved all of you. And it was just very different. I feel a little bit of a different dynamic there.
Yes, really big.
Okay. I'm hearing the word tight ship. And she realizes now, she wants you to know, she realizes now that it was an expectation. Her expectations were off, and that everybody has a different, we all come in differently, and we not everybody functions the same, right? So anyway, so she realizes that now, and she loves she loves your uniqueness and what you bring. And she's realizing that because of now that this uniqueness is important to life. So
I loved all of you, spot on.
Yeah. So, and but she now understands the importance of the uniqueness. She keeps bringing me back to that, the importance that we each bring in a uniqueness. She didn't. It was. I don't know if she didn't have a full, like if she just treated everyone the same or brought in that whatever that was, but what she's saying now, she understands that now, and she loves your uniqueness and what you bring in your human experience. So I'm going to thank your mom for coming in, and blessings to you, Wayne.
Yay. Thanks for staying, Wayne. I'm glad she came through. I couldn't figure out the books. I was like, why are you pointing at the books?
Not quite the message from Spirit you were probably expecting, but she came in. She's like, well, I'm here. I will start testing, promise.
Yeah. I mean, literally, she just kept pointing at the books, and I'm like, right. Is he an accountant? And she just kept shaking her head. So I'm like, that's all I got. Give me something else. And she just kept pointing. That's why I was like, Debbie, because she is stuck on these books.
Time to dust.
There might be. Do we have someone for Thursday?
Oh yeah, we have 5 people on the list.
Okay, so I won't say something. I was going to, but I won't. Okay, yeah. So the kid was at my house, guys. So the giggles. There was a lot of. I don't know if you noticed it.
If that was giggles here, that would be interesting. That would have been a ghost. Okay, so yeah. So since we're on Herc, we can pause here for a minute. If you all don't know, visit. Okay. That on Thursday night is open mic night.
Yes.
And so it's going to be a super fun night. I want everybody to come. We have 5 people on the list so far. We could have a couple spots open, maybe just 2 more at the most. But we have 5 on the list, so we're super excited that they will be coming on and doing. It's an open mic for reading, and the 3 of us will be reading. So Karen, myself, and the people coming on. So come out and support us on Thursday evening. It'll be 6:30 Eastern time. And this Thursday night. So I wanted to pause there, and I'm pausing there because Jay will be at Herc 213 is on that list. Okay. So this should be
probably why it was like, okay, you want me to mention that one? All right. Herc. Oh.
Yeah, it'll be fun, Lucian.
And so we kind of did it to where whatever your gift is, I mean, whatever your gift is that you want to do, whether it's reading, whether it's channeling, whether it's light language, you know, as long as it's done with love and light, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my globe book's pointing out the globe with the angel in it. It never used to be like that until a couple of weeks ago, and all of a sudden I have this beautiful angel protecting me.
Yes.
While I'm on the YouTube. All right.
We have all these mamas coming through. I'm like, what's up with all the mamas coming through?
It's mamas coming through day.
Okay. So, okay, let me get my beads. So Herc, one of the things, Jay, one of the things that I heard was, this gets easier. Okay. So she literally goes like this, you know, you can't really see it, but you know, she kind of creates this heart with her hands, and she's like, this gets easier. I know that, or I think I should say that just recently you were going through just processing some of that old stuff and that old pain coming up for you. Does that make sense to you? Because this is what she's having me feel. Just her not being there, her not being around. And she's just saying that gets easier and that gets better. And there's a sort of proudness around it that you are acknowledging it. Has he said anything yet?
I'm watching.
That you have acknowledged it, that you're, you know, and it's mainly, you know, that you're looking.
Yeah, it does, Karen. I have been processing that a lot lately, and I'm getting better.
Yeah. And so she wants to be very careful how she puts this, because she doesn't want to throw your stuff out, but she's just saying, I'm glad that you're looking at it so that this doesn't become a volcano later on. And then
my mom's my manager.
Yes. Yes. And then, but she just wants you to know to keep processing, keep doing for you, keep taking care of you for you. And it is about, I feel that men get an injustice in this world. We raise our boys to be strong, and you're not supposed to cry, and you're not supposed to do this, and you're supposed to be, and we raise our boys like that, which is kind of sad. But she wants you to know that, you know, with those tears and with that working out and with that pain, that takes great strength. to just go, I'm hurting and I need to step away from everything and just take a break. And so do that when you need to. Okay. She's very proud of you, very, very proud of you for doing that. So
yeah. Yes, you're right, Karen. It's beautiful and manly to cry. I agree. Yeah. And, you know, basically what she was showing me over here, Herc, was that you really have stepped into your really your alignment as a man, and embraced all the aspects of that and understanding that. And I like that you said that that it's beautiful to cry even as a man, and embracing all of that, that true north for a man. And I love that. And but then she goes, but you'll always be my boy. You know what I mean? She goes like this to your face and puts her head on your forehead. And she's saying, you'll always be my boy.
My mom loves you, by the way, Freebird Spirit.
I love her. I always love when she comes in. Thank you, Jay. She's her mother, her parenting is very similar. I feel like we had a lot in common in our parenting. But anyways.
Good job, Ms.
She is loving on you. And again, she's supporting you because she's bringing in that that blanket around your shoulders of like comfort and support. So supporting you in everything that you're doing, and again, bringing in that proud. She's always so proud of you when she comes in.
Yeah, she's so cute. It is. It's so cute.
She's talking. She's bringing in a little bit of direction here for you, Jay, as well. And I feel like it has to do with organization. To focus a little more in on organization. As you do that, other things will open up for you. As soon as this is organized and in place, so to speak, then this will open up bigger. So she's saying, if you want this to grow, then this needs to be fully in place and organized. I hope that makes sense, but that's what she's bringing in. So that was her message for you. Thank you for coming in.
She pinches my neck sometimes to let me know she's here. That's how we
I love it. Anyways, blessings to you.
Right.
And we look for, well, we'll see you Tuesday possibly, but we're really looking forward to Thursday open mic night. More structure. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very cool. And it gets quiet.
And then it gets quiet. All right. Greet her.
My spirit animals.
Oh. I know we've done this before, but it changes. So it's good to check in every once in a while.
I just got a badger.
Oh.
Feisty little thing.
Feisty little badger.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what I got a badger. I have a deck that has
badger
animals, but I don't think I have it out.
All right. It is a it's really a time for grounding, you know. If a badger comes in, I just looked it up because I don't know. It looks like it's a time for grounding, reflection, connecting with earth and animals. If you've been feeling, this is perfect for you, greeter, because I feel like that does ground you. That it's not only a spiritual connection for you through animals. And that's what the badger brings in, but also that earth. So getting out for that walk, or getting outside, doing some of that dirt stuff as well. And what it could also be saying, Um,
What is a salamander?
it also reminds you, don't give up. That's right. I knew there was something more, and I had to look for it. You know, like Karen said, they're bold and ferocious when cornered. But the badger reminds us never to surrender. So don't surrender into whatever this energy may be. Don't surrender to it. It could be as simple as something that we talked about earlier about those old tapes that we play that were not good enough. Don't surrender to that. Be a badger against that. And so it could be something like that.
Okay, while you were talking, I was still kind of going, okay, does anybody else want to show me, you know, anything that she, you know, any of the spirit guides right now want to show her anything? And I really struggled because I don't know what a salamander looks like. But finally I saw it, and then I heard salamander. So I looked it up, and it says the salamander meaning brings focus to the power of vision and opportunities. It symbolizes transition and the ability to face challenge and flourish in adversity. The meaning of the salamander promises change and enlightenment. When you have all of these things working for you, the possibilities are endless. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yay, you.
Yay, you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Kevin got an image of a frog, kind of like a salamander. So,
oh, yeah. That's
cool.
great. I love that, Greeter.
My hair is still wet. I
feel like it's I feel like it's perfect for you.
Yay. Cool. Thank you, Greeter. Much love to you too.
Giving you a big hug.
Oh, so if y'all don't know, I'm trying for a new job, so wish me luck.
You know, the card I pulled for you, Greeter, with this reading too. Oh, there's the other. Let me get this up. Is the Wheel of Fortune here. And you can see all the animals around it. Isn't that cool? Anyway, it's the Wheel of Fortune coming in. So really through the ups and downs of situations and ins and outs and life cycles, to really tap into that badger and remember your strength and not to surrender to the bad messages in our head. Okay.
Thank you, guys. So Melissa, I want to teach you something, because this is when I was doing it, they were saying I need to teach you guys something. And some of you guys that have been with us for a while, you know. So I would love for you to eyes open, eyes closed, whatever you want to do. Turn your head to the left and think about really wonderful, something that makes you good, something that makes you happy, something that, you know, makes you, just makes you happy and fills your heart. Okay. So think about that for a little while and stay in that feeling of how good it feels in this space. And then when you turn to the right, think about something that's negative. Like I always think of peas and liver and onions, and it just, you know, it's just, it does not feel good. This feeling doesn't feel good. Okay. So when you have those two feelings, go straight forward and look again. And then what I was doing was I put kids on the left, and I said, kids, should she focus on kids? And I looked to the left, and then I looked to the right, and I saw which one felt better. Kids, that's a yeah, you know, kids. And so I did the same thing with the adults. You know, adults, should she do adults? And then for me, what I'm feeling is, it was really weird, because if you measure it like, you know, from here to here as an adult, for adults, you're coming in about here. For kids, you were coming in higher, but you didn't get a no, which to me kind of means, have you thought about doing like young adults, like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20 to 22, that age range, that middle ground. What are you getting, Debbie?
Oh, I was so enthralled with
With that. That's when you see me doing that. That's what I'm doing.
I like that. I like that technique.
Oh, okay. I want to host vision board workshops and focus on self-love principles. And I wasn't sure which group to start with. I think that
that's a perfect age group to start with, the one that you got in.
Yeah.
The one that she's talking about is the one she got in is perfect.
Like 16
age group to do that with.
Yeah, 16 to 22. I mean, but you need to break them up. Okay. So it's like that age group, or I would say 16 to 25. So you do it minors and then 18 and above. You would do it like that. But that's what I'm picking up.
I'm just feeling, Melissa, I love this, because what I'm seeing here is you're really stepping into your flow. And because I just see you just floating around and just bringing love and light to people. But I see both. I see all the ages. So I don't see that it would only be one or the other. Really.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to be able to usher in having doing this with kids as well. Not in the same workshop, but you know what I mean? I don't know if
it makes sense, because none of them. I've been learning a lot about trauma recovery. Oh, let me tell you something. That now's the time people's traumas is coming up. Okay. So if you're going, for anybody that's watching, if you're going through some stuff and you're really, first of all, if something comes up, they're saying tackle that head on, learn it, look at it, manage it, focus it, do whatever you got to do to work through it, because this is the time all of our crap from our childhood, from past relationships, all of that stuff is all coming up to the surface. So they want you to know. So that fact that you said that trauma recovery and felt vision board teachings would be help young people with self-love and overcoming. Yeah. Rochelle, I don't know why it's left and right. I just learned that from a healing, an energy healing class, and that's how they taught it. And so it could do with anything, is this good for me? Yes. And whatever pops up, no, whatever's the strongest one.
Mm-hmm. So. And this is exactly what you're doing. You're helping people get free from their own stuff. You're opening that door. So really encouraged by Spirit that you are really stepping in. That's exactly when I stepped in. This is truly the essence of you that you're bringing forth to help people get out of their trauma areas. And these workshops will be helpful. And she's asking, should I keep it simple? Start simple, start simple, but then see how it can grow. It's going to naturally play out for you as the path opens, because you are absolutely on the right path.
Yeah.
Helping people release that and move forward. Okay. So I love this for you, Melissa.
Thank you, book. Yeah, there's a lot of trauma stuff coming up for people, a lot. Now is the time, and that could be, situational with, things coming up from your parents, just things that you realize that, just old trauma and old healing. People are really, really coming up. So just be gentle with yourselves about that, okay?
Yeah. Oh, what deck? Okay. I have the box here because I'm asked every time I use it. It's called Modern Love, Exploring the Many Facets of Love. And it's by Ethany. And Greeter, thank you. Blessings to you.
Thank you, Greeter.
This is her. She does this art, and then this is her own art that she puts on here. So
I wish I could draw.
Me too.
But let me bake and put some pounds on you. I can do that. Okay.
You're welcome, Melissa. Thanks for your question. All right, book.
Thank you, Lisa, for taking care of us. And thank you, Lucian.
Yes, Lisa and Lucian, Greeter. All right. What is the cause for the energy drain I am now experiencing? Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of chords going up, which means there's a lot at play. Yeah,
the same thing. Chords going out.
Chords. And so there's a lot of different things at play with this for your book. It's not just one thing. Mm-hmm. It's almost like the perfect storm of things that's causing the energy drain. And including, I'm hearing, and I feel like you have the ability to rise above this pretty well. I feel like you have that you tend to you know how to find that glass half full instead of staying in a glass half empty because of the challenges that you faced in your life. So I feel like you're good at that already, but it's getting harder to do that. So I feel like there is a depression kind of coming in behind that, so that you are having some depression, and it's low. It could be low lining depression. But yeah, so that's, I'm kind of seeing that depression there. I also,
and that's the feeling of sleeping a lot, book. That tired, that sleeping a lot. They're showing me that, oh, that's a good point, Ian. What am I trying to say? It really does show you, they show me that, you've got a lot of stuff on your plate. You got a lot of stuff, cords going out. You've got a lot of energy drains. And then what ends up happening is they have me feeling tired, and they have me feeling like, I've got to cut some cords. You got to cut some cords and take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Thyroids. And also look at what, Ian said. It could also be for diabetes. I'm not saying, I'm glad you're going to the doctors. I'm glad you're getting that stuff, because, we're not doctors. We just tell you what we see. But that's a lot of cords going out. That's a lot of spreading yourself thin. That's a lot of putting your energy out. And it's time. They literally show this crank coming back, like, I got to pull this energy back towards me. Does that make sense to you? Pulling your energy back?
And I'm also seeing, I'm glad you're going back to the doctor as well, because I feel like I'm feeling the medication. There's something with this. So there's a lot of chemical stuff at play here that also is kind of circling around and not allowing you to really step in and align with your self that you can pull from into that strength that you usually do. Mm-hmm. And so I feel that's one of the cords as well, some of this chemical reaction with the medications, because I'm feeling that. I really want you, Book, to really focus on bringing in white light. I'm just really focus on that white light coming straight into here.
Yeah.
I want you to step in fully into light. And literally be held by that light. right now. I think it would be important for you. And we are all sending you white light and
Yeah.
love.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, last night I looked at my channel and I had 777 people. So we're getting there. As soon as I get 1,000, we're going to do a draw. So.
Yeah, Kevin, I was feeling that immensely myself. The major anxiety.
Yeah.
When I stepped in, that's exactly what I was feeling.
And when I do the anxiety, I get really tired. Really, really tired. So that's where I would agree with everybody. So.
All right, Layana. What about my mental health? Layana, can you tap in here and let us know? Give us a little more of what.
What do you mean by that?
What do you mean by mental health? Like, what's going on? And let us know you're still here as well. Lots of people on the list. So.
Yep.
So we only read for you if you're still here.
Yep.
There she is. Any advice or something? What can I do to feel better? Are you feeling depression or anxiety? Are you feeling I'll just step in and see what comes in, Leona, for you. Feeling depressed and lonely. Yeah.
Well, and that has something to do with us working through this trauma stuff, and I really am getting, Leona, that literally what Spirit shows me is a hand going out. And that is my sign for you need to reach out to someone. And it's not going to be, it can be friends, but I'm feeling reach out and do one of those, see if you can do one of those telecounseling services. Does that make sense? Because, yeah, what are you feeling? And I'm taking antidepressants. I'm being told you need to reach out to those people that are helping you. This is a time you really do want to reach out and talk to somebody, a professional. You really do want to, because there's a lot of little things going on that is making you feel that way. What do you get, Debbie?
I'm also sensing that there's a sense here that, what worked for you before, where, where you would, dig this hole of protection, like, so you'd have these wall of protection around you. And you prepared that yourself, because what they're showing me is you dug a hole and you got in there and you're protected there. However, it's also keeping light and love out as well. So you're keeping yourself safe from certain things, certain energy, but it also is keeping out the good energy too. So, and that's okay at first, because it protected you in the meantime to take care of some issues, right? But now it's time to go ahead and climb out of that. You need to climb out of that. What I'm hearing is, Leilona, you need to take action for yourself in this. So once you start to take that action to get yourself out of this trapped in the hole, just, it's okay. Don't look at the hole like, oh my God, there's no way I can get out of this hole by myself. Don't look at the end game. Just look at your first step. And so they're saying, take that first step. The rest of the steps are going to be shown to you and be easier for you to take. And don't hole up. Don't do it alone. And like Karen says, please reach out. If you feel like the hole is getting too much or it's too big, you take care of yourself. If you feel like you're going to hurt yourself, we're not playing doctors here. So please reach out to there's helplines, the hotlines and stuff like that, or you call 911. Okay, to get that type of help if it gets if you start feeling so stuck in that hole, so deep that you want to just give up. Don't give up. Because I'm seeing sunlight. I'm seeing there's that you are purposed, you are meant to be, and you are whole, you're complete, and you're loved. And again, back to the theme of kind of
today,
adjusting some of that tape that we play in our heads over and over again about who we are. We are good enough. We are. Okay.
I want to jump in really quick. So I had a really good friend, and he suggested that I do this. I haven't yet, just because I've been forgetting. But if you have an ability or a way, and this is for everyone, to record yourself saying whatever you want to do to retrain the brain. I am happy. I am healthy. I am whole. I am abundant. I am, whatever I am statements you want to use. And then put that, listen to the earbuds at nighttime and fall asleep to that. Mm-hmm. It'd be nice if you can get it to loop, but what I keep getting is Debbie's absolutely right. Even myself, I reached out to someone and I started talking to somebody because of all of the stuff that's been going on. Even me, who, it's a lot. And there's a lot of us, Leona, that are doing that. And so I agree 100% with what Debbie said. Don't look at the hole. Don't look down. Don't keep digging that hole. You have got to just say, put that hand out and reach out and say, I'm not good. Things are not good in my life and I need help. And if you can do that, that is so huge. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't make you bad. It actually makes you strong for being able to say, hey, I need some help. Things are not okay. And so I invite you to do that. Okay.
And the card coming in for you tonight, the thing I love about this card is see that little angel on the back looking over you. You call in your angels. And this is temperance coming here. This is a balance. This is purpose. This is rhythm and harmony. And I just love this card coming in here for you at this point. I love what people are saying here as far as some things that you can do just by yourself, and that's music. Music, number one, and getting out and walking, number two. If you don't have that ability as far as getting out and walking, even just sitting outside. I don't know the circumstances around that for you, but just being able to just get outside. Okay. And even if it's cold, wrap up and just get outside, even if it's just for a moment, to get some of that fresh air and earth. But that music is so important. So important. Good music.
Yeah.
Uplifting music. Change that vibration.
Sing
out loud. Sing, dance. If you can't dance, just go like this, whatever. Just do it, and it'll change that vibration. It'll start to change it. That's a step that you can take on your own to get out of that.
Yes. I literally, you know, I love the support that everybody gives each other here. I just want you guys to know. But Debbie's right. You know, I go to the beach a lot. I walk around in the beach a lot. I'm not home. I try not to be home too much. You know, I want to be out there. I need to be connected. I don't look down too much because you can't look down too much. You know, so yeah. But thanks, guys, for all your wonderful support to each other. Again, we have a group
I
called
was just going to say that, Way Showers.
Way Showers. Can somebody type it out? Because
I'll put it on. I have a banner of it, so I'll put it on.
I started it and don't even remember how to do it on there. Oh, I need to get some lip stuff. When I saw this one, I was like, I'm going to go get some lip stuff.
Here is, it's called Way Shores. It's a private group. And so we support each other in between these times when we can be live together. This whole community, we find each other on Way Shores and are able to support each other and that way in between. So please come join us there.
Maybe I won't. I'm like, maybe I won't get much stuff. Okay, I can't find it.
Yes, Constance, that's so true. We're giving you a big hug, Leona. Just looking up at the sky will absolutely literally makes changes. Oh, there we go. Here, T-Bar put up the.
Thank you, T-Bar.
The link. Okay. Susan. Husband and close friend of mine passed over. Any messages from him? Husband of a close friend of mine.
You getting anything?
His name is Frank.
My friend's name is Frank. Oh, and I should explain for those of you that don't know what Debbie and I are doing. It's basically called scrying. So you just kind of look and zone out, and spirit gives you pictures, or somebody actually shows up.
Yeah. So I do have someone here, Susan, and let me know if this sounds like your friend Frank. But I see him tinkering around with stuff. Like, I don't know if he liked to tinker. I use that word tinker.
She said yes.
And so I just kind of seen him. He died 12/27.
I'll read.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't have him. I don't have him yet.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of just see him. He feels. I get a sense of he liked his alone time quite a bit. If this is him.
He said yes.
And but I see him kind of doing his own thing and kind of tinkering away, and I feel like that's what he's doing.
He loves music.
Okay. And but he loved music, but I would sense that he was more of an introvert because of the way he's coming in here. And he's just kind of doing.
He was a writer too.
Okay, it so makes sense to this sense that he's bringing in over here. He's doing more of that himself. he's showing me all these different little things he's into right now on the other side, and it's kind of like more more inference. Is that a word?
I know it's a word, but I don't know what it means.
Okay, so more.
Yes,
So
I can see that.
like all these different things he's learning. He's just so into. So it's not about, on the other side for him, it's not about people. It's more about experiences that give him more information and deeper understanding.
She said he collected albums here and sold them.
And so that's kind of what he's doing. Is he loves these experiences. He loves watching because it also brings in that information and deeper understanding. And so I feel like he's really going through this time of deeper understanding of things. It's like he always wanted to know, like tell me more about that, like that. So that's what he's experiencing right now. He seems very peaceful.
She said he was very smart.
He also brings in that when he was here, he was, you would think he was just like calm, like a calm type of person. He would be the calm one, like steady calmness to him, I feel.
I can see him being philosophical.
Yeah, that's what he's showing. And so that's kind of what's happening over there. He's doing well. Obviously, he's loving it. He loves being home there. Okay. And but he does, however, he does show me that he does visit here. And oh, interesting. So I'm seeing like bookmarks. So I don't know if your friend has found bookmarks or books with markers in them on certain pages, but if she hasn't, maybe she could look for that. I feel like he has messages for her through bookmarks. So if there's books around that might have a bookmark, he may have put it on a certain page for her. So, or whoever, his partner. So
I have a message. So, right. So Susan, the way that we've noticed that sometimes I feel the apologeticness about things sometimes, or there is definitely he wants, I think it's his wife, to know that he didn't abandon her. Does that make sense to you? Like, I want to say it's her, but almost like, and I think this would be natural. I've never had a, well, yeah, I have. But it's like, it's basically like, I want her to know that I didn't abandon her. I'm still right here. I'm still with her. And he's acknowledging the feeling that she's alone. He's acknowledging that feeling of how she feels in her heart. But yeah, that's what I keep getting is the word abandonment, that he didn't abandon her, right?
She says, okay, yes.
Yeah, I'm right here. Just because I cannot, I'm not sitting next to her watching TV. And remember, they speak in what? I can never remember that word. Doesn't
Metaphors.
mean, metaphors. They may not have sat in front of the TV, but that's what he's saying is just because I'm not right there doesn't mean I'm not right there, because I am. But he didn't abandon her. He said he didn't abandon her. He died suddenly. We think that he had COVID, but it didn't know it. Let's see. Are you asking me that question? So
no, she's just saying it.
Yeah. Okay. Just saying it. But yeah, he just know that she needs to know that he didn't abandon her, because he just is like constantly saying that I didn't abandon her. I didn't abandon her. So yeah, just tell her that he's still there. and to talk to him and act like he's still there, because he truly is. He's still right there. So, okay. So, and he loves her. He loves her. And that's all I have. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, sending lots of love over to y'all.
I wish this was a sparkler. No, just kidding. You good over there?
Yeah. All right. You're welcome, Susan.
Let's do this for a little while.
Debbie J. Is my husband Barry at peace?
Yes. What's the connection with, is there a connection, Debbie? Well, first of all, Debbie, are you here? Debbie J, are you here? No problem, Susan. Oh. Okay. What's the connection with motorcycles? Is there a connection with motorcycles? And the reason why, hello, Sheila. And the reason why I ask is because sometimes people do come in that maybe don't belong to someone else. So I have someone here that literally NASCAR, not motorcycles. Okay. So, I mean, I'm seeing motorcycles, so give me a minute. Unless you got them over there.
You know, Debbie, let me know if this is.
Oh, wait. First husband was motorcycles, and he too died.
Oh.
So this guy's motorcycles. And
Okay, let's see who I have, because I'm like,
yeah, you do yours.
Motorcycles on this guy. So, but this one seems just like one of those, just like all around, like good old boy. Not a good old. I hate saying that, but just a regular good man. You know what I mean? He brings that solid guy thing to him, but very he was sensible. He was sensitive to you, though. Like, he understood you, maybe in areas that other people, not other people, but as a man, he understood some, like, I don't know how to put this in words, because it's kind of cute.
She said Barry was a wonderful man.
He, like if you were like about something, he would kind of smile and go, okay, okay, Debbie, like how like, kind of, it didn't rattle him or make him want to be how do you say, you know what I mean? Like, he understood. He brings this, he just adored you. He adored you. And he even adored you when you were like, like that.
He was very grounded.
Yeah. So that's obviously kind of what he's showing me here. Thank you. And but he adores you. And
thank you so much, Susan. Thank you.
Thank you. Blessings to you. He thinks, he just thought you're just beautiful. And I just see him, he's just putting a flower in your hair. You know what I mean? Like, like all these little sweet things, where he saw you. And I feel like he really did see you. So I really feel like that was a real beautiful connection between you, like soul connection as well. He has not left you. Yeah, he kind of shows me, even when you are, even when you went through times of, sadness, like I see him laying down right behind you, in, like in bed, and just kind of being there with his hand on your shoulders, type of deal.
So she says, I saw orbs, many of them, when he fell down the stairs. I have wondered if it was him contacting me now he had passed.
Well, I definitely see him with you, and constantly making sure of things too. Like, there's a protection feel to this that I'm getting.
And Lisa, this is off the subject. She wants to know, Debbie, that Sterling gave you a shout out, and Scott and Andrea.
What?
Yeah. Well, cool.
Woohoo! Thank you, Lisa. Have to watch that one. So Sterling and Linda just uploaded the video of her and Sterling just now, just a few minutes ago. So that'll be fun to watch. That's so cool. Thank you, Lisa, for sharing that.
And Debbie said she was devastated, and I always feel him. And I just want you to know, whoever the first husband is still here, and he wants to talk to you. So you get 2 for the price of 1. Yeah. He's so nice.
Yeah. Debbie, that because it was that you were soulmates, that connection was so strong, that would make it makes that tearing apart harder. And I just every time I step into this energy, I'm just feeling it in my heart so much too. Anyways, he is with you, and constantly, like, I don't know how to say. Do you still see orbs, Debbie? Because
Barry was the one
all over the house, and
Barry was the one human that taught me how to love.
Yeah,
that makes sense, because this one is coming in very, very apologetic.
The one you always get, those guys.
Oh, I mean, it's to the point.
I always get the sweet, loving ones.
She gets the sweet, loving. Hold on, no. She gets the sweet, loving guys, and I get the ones that always make me want to cry. So,
yes, so Debbie, yeah, he constantly. He's now just showing me a piece of paper, like you've been I don't know if you write to him or write things down, and I don't know what this means for you, but sometimes when they show me that, it's like, talk to him. You can write him notes and or I don't know, to keep that communication up with him, because he's showing me this writing, but I'm not sure if you're journaling or writing yourself, but this is kind of
if you're not, maybe you should be.
So blessings to you, and giving you big hugs, and what a beautiful, and I want to say thank you to Barry for coming in. What a sweet, he just adores you.
Yeah, Debbie, do you want to hear from the first one? Because
that would make sense, Debbie, because he lays behind you and puts his arm on your shoulder when you're sleeping. He doesn't. Yeah. Anyway.
Sure. Okay. So as Debbie's talking, and I don't know how much of it, I don't know like your relationship, how it was, but as Debbie's talking, there's a sense of not always doing right by you. You know, not always, you know, the thing that I got, and I don't think it was coming from Debbie's, but a sense of, you know, sadness, and I didn't do right by you. I didn't do the best I could have done. Does that make sense? And what is the motorcycle guy's name? So, okay, yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
Yeah,
I'll watch it. I'll watch the.
okay. So, and I'll give you my signs. So when Debbie's talking, and for a little bit I had my eyes closed, and he literally puts, you know, when they do this and they just kind of shake their head, that's my sign for um, you know, that's my sign for embarrassment, or, you know I didn't do right. And then there was this immense sadness that came over. And when they go like this could be two things. This sign, when they go like this, could be, it was my doing, it was my fault. So it was taking responsibility. So him taking responsibility, they do it two ways: emotionally, like it was my fault, you know, and I almost feel like emotionally I'm trying hard to love him. I'm trying, I'm, you know, like you're trying very hard to love him, but he's very closed off. There's this,
He was very mean to me. I forgave him though.
yeah. And so there is this, and what he is doing now is, it's an apology. He knows that you forgave him, but there are some lingering things that still kind of, you know, he shows me a dog biting you in the butt. So there's some lingering things that's happening. And so we go back to what I said before of things coming up. You know, he shows me that he was not a nice man at all sometimes. And
she tried so hard to save his life.
oh yeah, then that's what this comes in. This is me. You know, I don't know what he was into. I mean, this is, remember, they speak in whatever that I can never remember the words, but I literally see him doing like a line of coke or something. I mean, that's my sign for he was doing stuff that he shouldn't. So you could have done all you could have done. He's going to go out. I mean, he shows me this machismo. That's what we call it, machismo. I'm going to do me, and kind of, but he wants you to know that he knew how much you loved him, and he is sorry that he could not express the same thing for you. And I don't know if he is truly, truly, truly capable. He is now, but I don't think he was truly, truly capable of giving you what you needed, because he just didn't know how.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I forced him to go back.
So just know that he knows that you have forgiven him. He knows that you have let things go, but he really needed to come tell you himself that he is sorry for not loving you the way that you needed to be loved. And he actually, when Debbie was talking, I almost felt like crying, because he kept saying, I'm so glad she finally felt love. I'm so glad she finally felt what it was supposed to look like and what it was supposed to feel like. And so just know that, you know, he wanted to come through and say that. So
she said that she forgave him for that.
Yeah.
Well, Debbie, we're giving you big hugs, and you got a double today.
Double.
Blessings to you. Glad you're here.
All right. Good job. Yay. Thank you.
It's so funny because my phone is blowing up right now.
For a shout out?
About the shout out.
Oh, that's so good.
I love it. I love that. Everybody taking care of us. So sweet. Okay. Sheila. So Sheila's at work, so I'm not sure how much she'll be able to chit chat with us. So we'll probably just maybe have to just step into the message.
Okay.
For her from her mom.
I need to clear this because he's.
Yeah, clear out Earl. Isn't there a song about Earl?
Stop. I don't want to. I want to think about Sheila's mom. You're still on Earl. I'm like, who cares about Earl? But we're trying to get Sheila's mom here.
I just remembered the song about Earl. Okay, Sheila's mom.
Now Sheila has kids, right?
I believe, yeah, the sister's very, yeah. Thank you, T-Barb. T-Barb, we're on the same wavelength there. From what I've gathered over time, I believe she has a daughter and grandkids. She has grandchildren.
I literally see mom. She can hear a little bit. Okay, so Sheila, I don't know how this fits in. So she's not coming to me right now. And literally she said, I'll talk to Debbie first and then I'll come back to you. So I'm like, okay. But I see a young man, and I don't know where this fits in. She literally has got her hands on the back of this young man. Bonds said a son too, I believe. I don't know if it's a son. Okay, so a son. That's what I felt. I see your mom and I see her, my sign for I'm watching this one. I'm taking care of this one. I don't know why. If he's going through some tough times or he's going through something, but she's, that's the feeling that I get. It's like, don't worry. So she's got 2 kids and 3 grandkids. So for whatever this male is, and she knows who it is. I mean, she's kind of, cut and dry. But whoever the young male is, she's watching over this one. She's helping him. And so I just feel like this one needs a little bit more love right now. This one needs a little bit more attention. So she's like, don't worry, I got him. So that's what she wanted to say.
And she's very busy. She's busy. She's busy.
She's very busy.
And I feel like a little bit, maybe not towards the end, I'm not, she's not showing me how she passed or anything, but maybe not towards the end of her life, but before I see her like knitting, like, but little tiny knitting things, not the big sweater things. I don't know what that's called, but
crochet?
Anyway, it could be. No, but it's
one.
Maybe crochet. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know if that's just a symbol of like always in things. She's always in things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense to the?
Yeah, she's always involved in it.
Involved in like all the little things, but I don't. So very still involved, and she's still involved in the little things, even the little details. So I don't know if that's what she was bringing through that symbol of it's like, yeah. It's not the big knitting or, it's like little tiny, I guess it's
tiny knitting,
but with a really small, like you would make little tiny pretty doilies and stuff out of this. But I'm not saying that that's what she did, but I feel like with the symbology, she loved to be a part of the details. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Now, if this is your mom, let me know if that sounds like her, Sheila, because if it's not, it would be someone else in your life. But I'm
watching.
So if that resembles what your mom would be like, but kept busy. But I'm also seeing a time where she couldn't do what she wanted to be able to do. So
She was an avid crochet or knit or tating.
Oh, tating.
She won many, many awards for it.
So that's what she keeps showing me over and over again. I'm like, am I not getting the symbol here? Because she keeps showing, and it's little tiny. I think that's the tating, right? I don't know what it's called, but yeah. So that's what she's bringing in. And would this make sense to you, Sheila? That towards the end of her life, she wasn't as mobile as she wanted to be. I also feel like
I've never heard of that.
Like holidays, and like, would she have loved to do the little decorations? Like I'm seeing, like
she said she had cancer and she was nosy. Yeah. So she was always in it. Yes.
This little, yeah. And I don't want to say, I didn't want to use the word busybody-ish, but it was her words, not mine. Okay, Sheila, her words, not mine. But I'm also seeing, like, she keeps showing me Easter time. I don't know if she really liked that time, like springtime, but I'm seeing like decorating for Easter. Like, so maybe really into doing those types of things around holidays, really decorating, like that was something she loved to do, to create home and that lovely feeling. And
it's all good, she said. I did not know that. See, Martha, we're learning something new.
Oh, you are like her, Sheila. There seems to be some similar things that you gleaned. That you both gleaned off each other, as far as loving people.
Mm-hmm. But there are some things that you turned around and would not go for, be like her.
Right. But I also feel like
she taught me my independence.
Okay. She also gleaned some stuff from you, and I'm not sure if she did that after crossing, but she continues to learn from you, in how to get a viewer, to get a wider perspective on things, instead of getting caught into the little details that can take you down more of a judgmental path. She's learning from you now to still about a wider perspective, so not to step straight into being judgmental. She loves that about you. She loves your, and I use the word global thinking, but she's not global, being able to see globally. She's not using that word, but that's kind of the feel to it. So you get the higher perspective there. But there's some kind of soul connection between you two. Not just because she's your mom, but there is literally a soul connection.
Yep. Lifetimes.
Yeah, lifetimes for sure. Yeah. I feel like sometimes you just want to give her a call, Sheila, and just talk to her again, and just say, whatever it is, you were good at communicating with her, and I feel like every once in a while I wish I could just call my mom. I get that sense, and she's like, I'm right here. I know that you talk to her, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, and like Karen said, she's got her hands on the.
I see her with that. I don't know who the boy is, but with the boy.
But she has her hands in it all. You know what I mean? She's loving. She's such a good advocate on the other side for her to have, Sheila, because she literally is working very busy on the other side for the family still. So, yeah.
I was your sixth child. I had to wait in line.
Yeah. She didn't take me to your, like when you were little, but later, like
Mhm.
more of adult. She didn't take me to the early years. I'm wondering, it sounds like she was probably very busy then too, but it shows that she was very busy. And always on the go, but giving you a big hug, Sheila.
Yeah. Yay.
I just checking in one more time to see if she had some more to go here. Yeah. That might be where she was talking about, where she brought it in a little bit when she was talking about, like, never really, she would see it one way and that was it, like that kind of thing. She might have been tapping in a little bit on your childhood there.
Yeah. She said, thanks, guys. That was wonderful.
Blessings to you,
Sweetie.
Have a good rest of your day at work. Sorry you have to be at work today.
Yes. Thanks for popping in on us.
All right. Fire Mariah.
Fire.
Good to see you, Mariah.
Still loving my baby here. So Mariah did my tattoo.
Wayne is still laughing about the dusty books.
I'm glad we put it together because I was like, okay, books, can we please move on? She was not moving from that one. So Mariah, are you still here? If you could.
Sheila says it's all right. I chose it.
Yeah.
That's the way to, seriously, guys, everybody take those words into your own heart.
Yeah.
When you're still looking back at your childhood and what, and how it went and how sucky it could have been and things that we've done of our lives and holding grudges, no use to hold on to that. Sheila says it right. It's all right. I chose it. You
said some wise words to the other day, Debbie, and what you said was, and I said
wise words. It was me.
Think about it. So think about it. You're going to have to Karen speak. So you had said something like, you're not a victim. You're a, and that's where I get caught up. You're a survivor. You're a survivor.
You're a thriver.
Thriver. And that was really huge. So instead of being focused, because the new thing we should concentrate is changing our story. So instead of saying, I was a victim, no, you're a thriver. You thrived. You did what you had to do.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
There's some survival stuff in there, but you thrived. You're here, you know what I mean? Yeah. So yes, definitely. Mm-hmm. Because we're all thrivers. We all have a story that we came out of. Most of us anyway.
Yep. So Mariah, this person or this spirit.
Betsy, I'm giving you a big hug.
Hi, Betsy. This spirit steps forward to tell you that you are raising two wonderful star seeds, and they really want you to know that you are doing an awesome job in not too many parents would, gosh, they're talking so fast. Okay. So not too many parents would allow their child to be who they are. A lot of times, sometimes we have parents that crush us down, but they just want you to know how awesome of a job you are doing with those two. And just letting them, they just keep showing me from the food to their, does that make sense? From the food to just the spirituality of who you are allowing them to become. You don't put your past beliefs and your past, when I see the milk crate, that's what everybody else puts into you, and you don't do that to them. And so you're raising them to be wonderful little star seeds, wonderful little people. And, even though sometimes they may stray out and look over there, they'll come back. And so they just want you to know, thank you so much, because you're doing such an awesome job with them, So, yay.
And the message that's coming in for you, Mariah, today from this side, I'm seeing that you've started down a path. I feel like it's a path of healing and becoming more aligned here with your true soul self and deeper understanding. But I see that you've started the path, but there's been a little bit of a bump. And don't worry about that. It's just taking you into some deeper healing. And I do all these signals because that's what I'm seeing, right? So I do all these, and you're like, what is she doing? But I'm just doing what I'm seeing. So yeah, so I do feel like there's some deeper healing, but coming in with this pause. So just because it's like I was doing so good, and I'm doing, I'm on this, like this, and then all of a sudden something, how life happens, and it just kind of takes your breath away every once in a while, just like, whoa, where did that come from? And so I feel like don't worry about that, and that this deeper healing's coming in. And then I love this card coming in. So I pulled a card for you as well to go along with the reading, and it's the Two of Cups. I just absolutely love, love, love everything about this card and the feeling it brings. And you can see all the different connections in there, including the chain connected to the chair. Lots of connections here coming on here.
And the roses, don't the roses go around the chair as well?
Yep.
Wow.
And that little heart there, and the clinking, and just this union, this partnership, this a contract, it's an agreement coming full circle for you. So there's some feel of an agreement coming in, and so help given, help received type of feeling as well. But I feel that this is all about coming to that deeper into that alignment. So don't worry about that. Wait a minute. No, it's actually taking you deeper into the alignment. Your true north alignment. I love it.
Yeah.
Isn't this amazing card, you guys? I mean, she's amazing, you guys. It's literally.
Does she have an oracle deck or no?
I think she has a couple decks. I don't know. This is the one that I found.
Will someone look that up and tell me?
But someone said on here on the chat that she has her own YouTube channel too. So I don't know. I've never checked it out. I should probably, since I use her deck.
Because y'all know I cannot read tarot.
And you don't have to with these. That's why I use these both as oracle and tarot, because there's so much to them, to each card.
Yeah.
Anyways, giving you a big hug, Mariah.
Okay, I have to do this once in a while so Debbie can see.
Oh, my baby. Oh, look at her.
She's walking.
Oh my gosh, she's become. I want that sweater too.
She's walking. Yeah, she's walking now. She's even running. Okay.
You can see that she's like becoming, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Arizona.
I love that you show us that so we can keep up. And But it does show us that time is moving.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
When I left, she couldn't walk, and now she's walking and got like lots of teeth. Oh,
love to baby. Yep.
love them grandbabies.
Yes, we do.
Okay. Arizona. You know, Jen, what is he going to be doing? I just keep seeing him in a, what do you call it? Like a security, not security guard, but you know, like that. I keep seeing him in like security, police, something that has to do with that. I think he's going to get it. I don't know though. Let me ask. I'm still waiting for the what does he do? Thank you so much, Linda G.
Linda,
appreciate that.
Welcome to our community here. That's so sweet. Thank you. It's so funny because my phone blew up because you all talked about it. You all talked about us on your show, and my phone started blowing up. The chat started blowing up. Everybody. So that was sweet. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for
very fun.
Is Jen here? Because I'm still waiting for a.
Okay, so.
Oh, there you go.
I'm seeing the packing of boxes. So I'm sensing there is a possible. So that to me would be, yeah, there's a possible move, and that it would be Arizona. I mean, if that is the question, but I'm also feeling a little bit of a pause around it. I'm not sure why.
And I'm not sure if he gets the electric company. Wow, just keep seeing security, something with security, keeping track of something with security. Yeah, there's a little bit of a pause.
And again, I'm not sure if it's the first job. Is he applying for a couple different jobs in Arizona with this pause?
No.
What do you got?
Okay, so I picked 5. So job, okay, love, foundation, new. It's going to take a little bit to get there. It's not going to come that easy.
Yeah, and she says it's totally a security area.
Yeah, I just keep seeing, and they won't let me. You know, I think I would agree. I mean, the fact that you got this pause card, it's kind of like it might be a little pause, and whether that pause is, well, we thought we were going to open the position up in April, but well, let me back that up because they're saying no. You thought you were going to have the position in March, but it's going to be later on. It's going to be a little bit later, like April. Mm-hmm. So the pause is really, Debbie's getting the pause. I'm getting the pause. Then you got the pause here. I see a pause, but
yeah. And you were talking about that security job. Look at the card that came.
Yeah.
But it's the devil in this card, but just looking at the whole thing. But again, this is also talking about a little bit of getting out of kind of, there's something also talking about your husband kind of getting out of his own way. And just be careful how he presents and moves forward. But yeah, pause, be careful.
Manifest what you guys want.
Because you also don't want to get caught into the same hamster wheel here as well, is what I'm hearing. So is this, I know there's a desire for movement.
This is the second. This is the second application.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys do get there. I'm excited. You do. It's going to be a little hard.
Okay.
We are coming on. Let's see.
I think we have
9 minutes.
Yeah, I think we have time for one more.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody for hanging out this afternoon, and it was fun connecting to all your loved ones from the other side.
Yes.
I just love meeting all your loved ones. Even Earl.
Poor Earl. Kevin Chandler.
Kevin. Okay, so I see movement happening for you, Kevin. I feel like you've been spinning because they're showing me you remember back in the old days like on one of those, you would step on and you'd spin.
The merry-go-round thing?
Oh, merry-go-rounds in the parks when we were little. Not some of you, but my age back in the day, where you'd get on those things and you'd spin like this, and oh my God, I'd get so sick. But yet I got on it, didn't I?
Or you'd lay on it and try to hold the middle part.
So I love those. Oh, anyway, so I feel like I see you're stepping off of those. You're stepping off of it, but it's spinning still is the thing, is what they were showing me. You're still spinning, but you're jumping off, and it's a good thing for you. But don't worry about jumping off. You're going to be okay. It's almost like you were in this direction. You've always done this. You've always been on blah, blah, blah. But you're like, you know what? I'm going to take a chance and I'm going to jump off this even while it's spinning.
Yeah.
And just trust. You're taking this leap of faith, right? Off that horrible thing that makes you seasick. Anyway.
Back in the day, there was limited safety measures.
Seriously, we had zero safety measures back in the day. Anyway, so I see, Kevin, that you are you're taking that leap of faith, and I'm so excited for you. This is so exciting. But I'm feeling it. Like I'm feeling like the excitement, but I'm also feeling like this is new. Like, what is this going to be? How is this going to really work?
Kevin says, yes, I feel many new things are coming in for the future.
Wow. Yeah. And I have the sun card. How beautiful. I love this card too. I love this. Well, I love this deck. I keep saying that, don't I, over and over again? So I have the sun. But you can see it's almost like a brand new day, right? Really stepping into, and I like the child in this one as well.
Yeah.
Because I also got the 6 of Cups. I had 2 cards fall out of here for you. So the sun and so you're going to have some, it's clarity, it's success. So you're really stepping into your joy. It's something that really is suitable for your alignment, for who you are, your true north. But with that 6 of Cups, that brings in that nostalgic feel too. And I feel like that's really coming back. And, a lot of times this talks about, nostalgia, feeling, looking back in time, like that kind of thing. But for this, I feel like it really stepping into, in that alignment for you. You can't get these are beautiful cards for you. And for the message.
So while you were doing that, I wanted to pull, I love postcards for spirit, or postcards from spirit. I love that one. And so what I heard was, this is for you, Kevin, but it's also for a lot of people in the room. Okay. So just keep in mind that if this fits you, if you're feeling this, then take that in. And it says, dearest you, there are times when you get lost, but refuse to see your part in things. It happens to everyone. Something feels familiar, but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map that you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. And sometimes we say filters, okay? That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the patterns that has shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. And by the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, and we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to just adjust. Carry on. Special one, a beautiful life awaits you. Loving you so much.
Oh my gosh, that is so perfect.
Yeah.
Really, that is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, and in taking further look at this, because I was staring at it, see her reflection. And also, this card also brings in that harmony and happiness and balance. So I feel like it may be new and you're really taking a risk, but it's really bringing you into that harmony of you, and that I love it.
Yeah.
Blessings to you, Kevin.
I think we do one more.
Oh, yep. I guess we do have 4 more minutes.
Yes, the answer is yes. Just kidding. I'm playing.
And the answer is yes. Any more questions?
And yes.
And
Whatever the question is, yes. It's kind of kidding. I'm excited for you, Kevin.
Yeah. Big hugs, Kevin.
Okay, Lucy, and we threw a curveball at you. Do you have
We did. Curveball. One more.
I could have did these ones, Kevin, but I didn't. No.
We should do this next.
Okay.
We can do those last. If there's no more questions, we can do them now. But we'll do one more question if there's any more on the list. Unless Lucian jumped out while we said we were done. She's like, I'm out.
Yeah, I'll check
here
it out.
Kathy Conrad. Oh, Kathy did. Is Kathy here? Because we said
after COVID. The answer is yes. I'm literally tasting a nice.
Hi, Sharon.
I'm tasting a nice steak and I'm smelling flowers.
Will I get my sense of taste and smell back? So is Kathy still here?
Okay, so we're waiting for Kathy.
Kevin says your card was perfect.
Yeah, it was perfect for me too. I mean, and so that's why I was like, really? You want me to pull one of these?
Because he knows I always go, oh, here we go.
There we go. So I pulled this one for me.
And if anybody wants to know what those cards is that he's reading, this is what it looks like.
They're so beautiful.
They are
spot on. And
let me hold it still for you so you can see.
Postcards from Spirit.
And I would draw one for myself for the week, and I'd put it on my nightstand. And it was like just a little love postcard from Spirit for me for the week, and whatever the message was. And so this is what I use them for mostly. Sometimes I'll pull them into readings, but Karen likes to.
Yeah. All the time. Well, I think it's because I really miss doing metaphysical fairs. You know, I
Oh,
miss
yeah.
doing the fairs. And so when I was counting cash or trying to, you know, I'm like, here, take this deck and pick one. And it was amazing how many times people were like, how did this, I mean, this is perfect. So yeah, it's really great.
So I'm not seeing that she's here. So
I don't know how long it takes, Martha. I'm just feeling it's a yes. So I picked myself a card of this one, and this is what it says. You got that feeling you just can't shake? A little voice inside your head or inside me. Listen to that.
that little boy can listen to that shit. That's so true.
All right. Well,
Yeah, and I'm getting it, and just in case I don't see her here, but I'm also getting that yes, she will get her smell back. It's going to take a minute. There's some rebuilding that goes on, but it will.
oh, Prince Charming's mom, you were the one with the obsidian ball, right? Is that what you're talking about? Because I just keep seeing the obsidian ball. If that's what you're talking about, then I would say, yeah, it's time when you feel it. Does that make sense? And it's really weird because as right before you pulled the ball out, they have you going, you know, not really, you know, but do a bowl or do something, they say. So
Yeah, Tisha had MRSA in 2019 and lost her taste and smell, and it took her about a year to get it back.
Because I'm seeing the nerves that's messed up, and I don't know. They're just going to give me how it makes sense to me. So I'm seeing like it affected the nerves to whatever, and that's why it doesn't work. So it's going to take a while. Yeah, Prince Charming's mom, do take it out of there, and then use some beautiful music. I mean, they have you playing some beautiful music as if that obsidian is being given birth. It's coming out. Does that make sense? So,
all right. So if you got the cards out, we can do a few of those. Anybody want to one of these rebel cards?
I can do like 5.
For entertainment purposes only. The first 5 people. First 5 people.
Entertainment.
Sharon Lee is number 1.
Sharon Lee. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Shit is about to get real. Fuck. You need your people around you.
Get
Remember,
those
entertainment purposes only.
Entertainment. FIPO. Okay. So, oh, wow. It was fast. So we have Lisa Foster.
Who's this?
Lisa Foster.
Step away from the crazy-making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirilla taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some.
Bacon, chocolate, beer.
Okay, next one.
Oh, there you go, Lisa. Phyllis.
Phyllis. You are giving away your power. You are a badass, so act like it. There's another shirt that I would like to have right here.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Just, you know.
Awesome, Phyllis. You're okay. Tisha.
Oh, you are the best thing that ever happened to you. Go easy on your ass, but buy your own damn drinks.
I never understand that one, but yeah.
In other words, there are some women that will go to the bar to have men or, you know, or women who, you know, buy their drinks for them. So they're saying, stop depending on other people to fill your cup. Fill your own cup. Okay.
So Michelle and then Sonia.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Entertainment purposes only. Get over yourself. Pull your shit together. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. And Sonia.
Whatever you're thinking about it, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. Like, don't quit your job right now. Just kidding.
Oh, so many people won't want to know.
Okay, fine. Give me another one. Hurry.
Okay, Bonds.
Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit. Okay.
Okay, MB.
MB. Oh, wait. Take a fucking trip. I wish, but COVID.
Oh, I know.
Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you.
There's no one cooler than MB. Okay. Pam.
Pam. Have you eaten? I have not eaten that much. You're acting like a big ass baby. You need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco.
Eat a fucking taco. Yes.
Okay.
I love it. Okay. Love you guys. Oh, are you pulling out
Debbie.
more? Oh, for
Debbie.
me?
This is Debbie's. Get some fucking sleep. You're being an ass because you're a fucking tired face pillow now.
Oh, yes, I'm being a fucking ass. I'll see you guys later. I'm being an ass. I'm gonna.
I don't think you have ever
right now.
ever been that way ever. I don't think it's been yet.
I love it.
All right.
Giving you all a big hug. And if we did not get to you today, we will on Tuesday. And so Tuesday we will be on Karen Elizabeth Sage Healer's YouTube channel at 6:30 Eastern time. So catch that. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, push the bell, and we go live lots of times.
Yeah,
we're just crazy about the lives. So
yep, we have fun.
And we'll catch you then. Continue to take care of yourself, please, and send that love and light out to the globe and this community. I love you all, and I'm giving you a big hug. Thanks for the love back. And
remember to be gentle with yourselves, because things are coming up and we're having to, you're being forced to look at them and process them so that you can, now is the time to process your old stuff. So just be gentle with yourself and love yourself and cry when you need to cry and take care of yourself. Okay. And Wayne, dust those books, baby.
Dust those books. Remember, it's time to rewrite that tape. All right.
Rewrite
from our heads. It's time to rewrite those for ourselves. So we're adults. We can do it.
We can do it. Much love. Love ya.
Love you guys. And thank you, Lucian, so much for keeping the
list.
And Lisa, thank you for posting all the stuff and everything. Love you all.
Love you all.